completely empty. Unbelievable. Guys, I'm telling you, it is not handy having a Sicken around. He ruined my power system completely. It's fine, we can fix it. So, since recording with Sicken 2 days ago, the 100 bazillion gajillion tons of energy we had stored up, all gone. I'm still sick. I think I figured out why. I knew I had one energy leak in the base already. Look at this, empty. And I think I've figured out why it's all completely gone. The one energy leak that I had left, I sort of had a plan to fix it. But what's happening now is way, way worse. And it's this right here. Sludge plant, I think. Receiving items, sending fluids, sending energy. The problem is that it's sending energy to another tesseract, and the other tesseract is directly hooked up to the energy line, which is fine on its own, but when the sludge machine is full of energy, as I suspect it is, this thing will continue to consume all the energy and basically just void it. I've learned this before the hard way. So we got to modify Sicken's design. We need to put an energy cell in here where that thing is going to just eat up all the power. If there's an energy cell, when the energy cell's full, I believe it'll stop pulling power through, and then I'll just have my one energy leak left, which is something I can manage. It's like 10 RF per tick. And I kind of have an idea on how we can fix that. Excuse me. I'm going to clear my throat quite a bit today. So there's a battery behind here, which is good because I put all my ores in there. We're going to need some. I think for an energy cell, we probably could get away with just making... Like, I don't know if I'll be able to make a redstone energy cell, because I don't think I can... I'm not sure I have enough energy back there to actually fill one up with melted redstone. Yeah, so let's see if we can turn this on and how long it'll last. So I think what we'll do is we'll make a hardened cell. This one here. So we need to make a leadstone. So, okay, redstone, glass, and lead. Ah, crap. Oh. Oh dear, that was left on too. So we got no way to access our iron. Fantastic. And all my Yellorium's in there too. Okay, let's go jumpstart things. This is what a Sicken does. Everybody, this is what a Sicken does. Oh man. It's fine, we can fix this. I might die from coughing first. Oh, but before we... Yeah, let's yank this cable right here. Or that's just going to void all the energy. Right here. Yoink. No more power for you, bad machine of energy voiding. We won't see much energy build up in here. It's going to go to all the other cells. Like, I don't know if I showed people this. It's all ripped out now, so I can fly back there and show you guys. Basically, this line here is from the nuclear reactor, which I have no Yellorium now. It's all lost in the AE system. This would be the fastest way to recharge things, and then usually every machine center I have another energy cell. Save the water system, which is a real bad thing. I should fix that. I think this is the water system here. This line goes to that tesseract that we just unplugged. This is the lab, or the machine center. It's got energy. And so does this. Okay, so these are good. These guys are good. I actually debate. I probably don't need it set up this way. I probably could change this. And then over here, we've got the AE system. Of course, this was left on as well. So it's getting energy now, so that'll turn back on. This probably needs an upgrade back here. We're just using hardened cable. I should probably upgrade that to redstone. I mean, I might look at taking out one of those redstone energy cells from the machine room and moving that to probably the water room, because I thought this had an energy cell behind it, but it apparently does not. The worst part about this is I imagine this is still pressurized at 15. Let's check. Yes, so it'll still work for a while. Oh, yeah, okay, it's still got power. I was lucky. So this wasn't getting power, because once this system stops, no more water packs sent to me, which would be bad. And that's got its own energy cell, which is good. So it's just the actual water system itself that's making leaves into water. But then again, I do have a barrel. I have 4 barrels here, so that's plenty of water to get the system back up and running. Okay, anyway. Now let's turn the AE system on. And I think I've got glass over here. So today is all about fixing what Sicken did. What you did, Sicken. Hope you're proud of yourself. Alright, and then we need some lead. Got some lead in here? I haven't done AE crafting in so long. Such a nice change. And then I don't have any redstone in there, I don't think. Oh, that's stacks. Okay, that's fine. Make some redstone cubes. I'll just keep those probably in there. You never know when you're going to need to make an energy cell. Right? And then we'll upgrade this to hardened if we've got some invar, which we do. And there we go. That's not how you do it. How do you make it? How I make? Oh. Okay. Copper and a conductance coil. I knew that. Actually, can I just do this? Yes, I can. Okay, sweet. I might have a conductance coil kicking around. I do? I'm thinking about throwing all this in there, too. There we go. Sweet. Okay. So, okay, we'll need some more fluid duct, and we'll need some item duct, possibly a couple of those. And let's go fix it. Oh, by the way, what's this all about? This is me staying cool all the time. Right now I don't need it because it's night, so I should probably take it out of my hotbar. But if I stand next to the nuclear reactor, if I got a bucket of gelid cryothium in my inventory, my hotbar actually, it's all good. I don't get hot at all. I'm always in the green. I'm just cool. So, oh, you know what else I need? Actually, because of the way he designed this is an easy fix. Just put that right there. And then we will configure the top. Oh, that was the fluid duct side. Wrong side. It's fine. Shh. We never saw that. Nobody saw that. This side. Let me just put it right here. And then the top is going to be blue. And the bottom is going to be red, which I think it already is. Can I make a hole here? Yeah. Okay, perfect. That should be all we need to do to fix this. Now cut the power to it, and what we're going to do is we're going to reduce the output, because I think this machine takes about 80. And we'll cut it down to its minimum. Oh, no, not its minimum. We'll cut it down to 100. And we'll see if it can run on that. I think it can. So input will be high. Actually, let's reduce the input too. There. 150 in. Oh, if I'm wrong, we'll at least... I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. Hopefully this will help. So power comes into this, goes to there. I believe once that's full, it'll stop voiding the power. I think. And I don't know if that's a glitch or if that's by design. But it's something I've noticed before with 164 and thermal expansion. So, in Tesseracts. Now, let's kickstart the power. Let's see, find my way back down to here. Do I have any more Eulorium in here? No. Oh dear, where is... Oh, it's all dust. Oh, well that's good. It's good that I don't keep it in there. Man, did I ever waste. It's terrible. Alright, cook this up. And once that's done, we'll go start up the reactor. So I'll be right back. Alright, Eulorium's done. Let's go start up the reactor again. And then we'll go look at the second power sink that I have that I think I can fix. Of course, this is going to take a while to fill up these cells because they're like, ooh, they're drained. I'm not going to put too much in here. Here we go. That should help. Man, I'm gonna burn through this fuel fast if I don't get this sorted out. That is gonna suck. Because I can't remember how to get this dust. Let's see here. R. Wait, okay, we'll just search for it. I don't know if it's sand. Yellorium dust. Pulverizing the ore, obviously. Oh no, okay, we get it from regular dust. So, I do have barrels of that stuff. I haven't been sieving it, so I might have a surplus just untapped, so to speak. Let's go see now if this is filling up a little bit. Yeah, okay. Hopefully it won't drain. But there's a few cubes that need to recharge. The one downstairs that's powering Pneumaticraft is, I think, about a third empty, 30% drained. These ones here look like they're okay. Yeah, so it's just this one. The only other thing that requires power. The other thing is I might just want to turn off... Oh yeah, and I still have the sludge boiler disabled, which is fine for now. So the next thing I think we need to fix... Let's see if I have it on me here. In my bag of awesomeness. Yeah, today's all about troubleshooting. But this is good. This is important. We'll never get the ship launched if I can't fix our power problems. So, that I know of, this is the only thing. Oh, it's, yeah, 10. Using power all the time, even though this is off. Like, the way this works is, this outputs a redstone signal. The strength of the signal determines how much pressure I want. So I'm using, well, this much. I'm going for about 15. Based on the formula. I don't have my mano tool with me, but I think we looked at that before. But even when it's off, like right now, okay, it was on a second ago, but now it's off. And if I look at it, still pulling 10. 10 in RF. What is there anything in here? No. So, I don't know. I don't know what's pulling... Why it's kicking on periodically, I'm not sure. Something in here is using some energy. I know I was running this. No, it's not that. Maybe there's a little bit of power or pressure always being used by those aerial interfaces. Other than that... Oh, it's the door. It's the door, isn't it? It's gotta be the door. Every time the door opens and closes. Because other than that, I can't think of... Oh, I gotta eat. I can't think of what I have hooked up that would be using any pressure. Except when a camel pack changes. And this. That's funny. Anyway, when no one's on, that's not going to be an issue, and neither is the aerial interfaces, and this still pulls energy. Unfortunately, fixing this requires I rip out pretty much all of it and redo it. Oh, wow. This went down to half. Oh, that was a weird glitch. Did you see that? Okay, so what I'm thinking is I rip this all out and I move it over. I guess I have one block. I move it over one whole block. And then what we'll do is off this repeater, I'll put some rednet cable. And then I can branch out. I can have a rednet cable attached to the kinetic compressor to turn that off with the signal. But also, I can have a rednet cable run up to this cube. And the cube, I can say, control on a low pulse. So if it's getting a high pulse, it'll stop the energy output. This should work. It should work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot so that if I'm wrong, I can put it back together. And I'll cut and we'll come back. Let's start over here. So I've ripped out all the blocks. I'm not going to have that redstone involved anymore on top. This here is just the formula. It's 1.5. I think actually if you right click. No? Oh, it's when you look at one of these valves in here. Yeah, okay. 2/3 times the pressure bar. So 2/3 of 15, which is my target, would be 10 redstone. So if it's slightly over... or 15, like I've got it at 16.6 now because I was messing around with it. Oh. Where you get the power to do that? Okay, well anyway, then at 15, it's 10 redstone. Of course, now we have power level 2 because the engine's still going. Must have some residual energy left in it. Because I disconnected that. Alright, we're on a time limit because we don't want it to explode. So I'm going to use rednet cabling. And a couple of things I've discovered about this. There's some weird properties to rednet cabling. Like on a power level 2, will it relay a signal? I made a redstone lamp to do some testing. No, it will not. Why? I don't know. I do know that when it does relay a signal, there's no distance limit to how far it'll travel. So if I relay a signal from over here, what's the power level here? 7. Is that enough to make it go? Nope. Or will it even connect to... Like, it looks like it connects to redstone. Maybe it doesn't? I don't know. I bet you if I put a lever, it would work. Like a switch. Well, actually, I do it all the time. Anyway, with power level 15, it definitely does work. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to base it off of the repeater at the end, just to play it safe. We'll run this back to the engine. And to the cube over here. And wow, that's really how you do what you do. Well, I know there's a low signal, but where you get the power? Input. Oh crap, stored energy. Okay. We'll be okay for a few minutes. That's okay. So, we'll just run this here. It doesn't have to be pretty. I could run it behind the wall, but I'm on a time limit now. I actually like the way it connects to that block. It kind of looks like a mounting bracket, which is cool. I don't think I'll keep it like that, but it looks cool. There we go. And we don't really want it connected to the floor. Oop, no. We want it there, but not here. So there's different modes on these guys. I think the default... What's the default? Okay, so forced connection mode forces it to connect to anything. Strong connection mode, no idea. Cable only is obviously just a cable, and standard is to any thing it should connect to, like that has redstone properties. So that should be fine. These we can just remove. Although I don't think there's anything on the other side of that wall. This should have already shut off. It did. So that's a good sign. I disconnected the power cube. Let's see. So let's re-enable... Oop, I don't want to do that. Let's re-enable that side to red. And is that pulling any energy? 10. Here's what I figured out while we were away. When it's sending power to the engine, it goes at... Well, I've got the output set to 80. So when it's recharging the engine, it's filling it at 80. Okay. It's the wire that's keeping it to 80. Leadstone. Which is good. When it's not charging the engine, we have this kind of passive loss of 10. And that's got to be by design. Like, I can't see why else that would be. So we can connect this if we wanted to, but I don't think it's going to make a difference. Like, this here, if we set this, I think I already did, to low, meaning if there's a redstone signal in this won't output. Well, it won't be outputting now, but I still think there's a passive loss of 10. There is. I don't know why that is. Residual energy in the line? I don't get it. Because this is off. Let's test it. This is my little tester here. Yeah, there's a redstone signal in there. So this is getting a redstone signal. And I don't think that the face that we're working with here makes a difference. You don't have to enable it. No. So that doesn't make a difference. So that's poop. Makes no difference whatsoever. So we're going to constantly lose power. The only thing I can do is even still, I mean, yeah, the only thing I can do is really yank that cable. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. I've got nothing. So that's a shame. So I guess I'll just pull that off. Oh well, this is more elegant. And we can see when it's off. And know that we'll always be losing a little bit of energy. I'll hook it back up. And I don't know, if you guys have any ideas for this, I guess let me know in the comments. I'd love some input or some feedback, because well, could we try a different mode here? What about forced connection mode? Maybe nope. Strong connection mode? Don't know what that means exactly. Nope. And what's the other mode? No connection with standard, which is fine because this is a block that is supposed to handle a redstone input. Well, I got nothing. It don't make a difference. It's cleaner, sorta. Be better behind the wall. Let's test it. Let's break the line and get some of the pressure out and make sure that it turns back on. Let's go break it right here where it makes more of a difference. This pipe has a lot of pressure that it can lose. Now how we do it. Yep, that's good. There we go. Should turn on. You should turn on, my friend. And it's on. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. A little bit of a delay, but that's okay. Yeah, so 13.9. So that should run for a little bit and then it'll turn off. And now that it's running, get the multimeter out. Yeah, okay. It's recharging. So I'm not really sure how much energy this takes. Oh, 7 megajoules. So it's not even the same energy. No, what is it? I think it's 10 RF is a megajoule. So 70 RF per tick. So we can recharge it slightly faster than we can drain it. And now it's off. And now we have that static or passive loss of 10. I think that's as good as I can get it. I really don't think there's a way I can improve this. But if there is, and you've got an idea, please let me know in the comments. Because what happens is, it's a server, it's running all the time, I log out, and the next time I log in, we got no energy, but we got lots. I actually, between the last clip, I let several days pass. And I've got the main energy cell full, and then the one over at the reactor. It is... Oh, it's back here. Back here. Yeah, it's still got quite a bit of power. Draining, but it's all good. There's nothing else hooked up. Okay, so there's one more thing I want to do before we end the episode. I think I mentioned this before, how they changed the way cities generate. And now you have to get these broken controllers. This is for the last quest. I mentioned this a few times. I know this. This guy. You have to craft it. And the only way to do that is you get a broken controller. This guy. Nope. This guy. You got to craft a reactor controller and a power tap and an access port. And I don't know how many of these are broken. I know the controller's broken for sure. Yeah, just the controller's broken. So what you do is you take that and you put it in and you fix it with a broken controller, 2 LX300 cards, some reactor casing, and a diamond. It's actually really easy. These are not that hard to make when you have a lot of plastic like I do. But I don't know where to find these. Like, the city generations changed, so there should be reactors out there somewhere. I did do some exploring. I found about 5 new cities. They're all buried now, which is quite a big difference. So I had this idea. I took my new Matacraft helmet and I made one of these guys. Let's see. An item search upgrade. I've never used one of these before. So let's put it in and see how it works. play with it a little bit. Inventory, put it in there. And this thing's full. It's as full as you can get it. And I don't know, what do you do? How do you make it? It must be once it's on your head, you can specify what you want to find. What it's supposed to do is it's supposed to allow you to search containers like chests and stuff like that for a specific item. So I've got this beef jerky, which is pretty rare. There's not too much of this stuff in the world. I'm going to put it in here. Oh, wow. It's listing the entire... What does that say up in the corner? Currently searching for something. So let's hit F. Item search upgrade. Search for item. Monster. Whoops, monster spelled correctly. Nope, that's not the right jerky. Jerky. We want this jerky. Beef jerky. And then what? Just escape. Okay, so... Okay. So what is the indicator that tell... I mean, I'm getting all the... I'm getting all the contents. Is there something that's going to tell me just beef jerky in this chest? Can we turn off that map? Is there a way to do that? Mini map. 17 jerky found. Okay. Currently tracked blocks. 1 inventory. How it tell me... Oh, it's like a filter. And there's the chest with the jerky? No. So this is going to take a little time to read if the chests have a lot of contents. Which is unfortunate. I was hoping. It's good. It tells me in this vicinity that there's jerky. But it doesn't actually tell me which chest it's in. As far as I can tell. It just... Yeah, there's no real indicator saying it's this one. But when I scan over it, I'd be able to find it. So maybe we could use this when we go back to the city to have better luck trying to find these controllers. Doing a flyby, I couldn't tell. I couldn't even identify a reactor. And this is like, I guess this is when an area loads. Because now there'd be no jerky in any chests. Let's see, one last test. No, see, it knows that I was the turkey the whole time. Okay, now there's none. Yeah, okay, so my inventory is included. Huh? Well, I guess it's better than nothing. Maybe that is not a quest to be undertaken solo. We'll have to get Greg or Sicken or Greg and Sicken involved in that one. These new cities are scary looking. They're half buried, they're in ruins, and I'm a little bit worried. So, if we can do that, we can nail off the second last quest. I think these other ones I can craft myself. That's not a problem. But this one here I can't do. If you know where there might be a city that has a broken controller, I looked to the north. No, I went south for about 3,000 blocks. Then I went 1,000 blocks over to the east. Not that I could show you on the map, which is over here, because it's, what is Zan's mini-map? Try mini-map back on. I mean, you can't. That's it. That's all I can show you. And I found 5 or so, and different sizes and like little towns and stuff. It was cool. But the cities, you know, you need to know what you're looking for, or you're dead. So yeah, post any tips or hints or suggestions on where I might find a good city in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again next time. Bye, everybody.